Blooming Dreams is rerunning soon. This was one of the first outfits, first limited outfits we had in the game, and the dress is really unique. So I decided to make some outfits using the dress as the focal point. Now, I've already made one of these outfits, two versions of this outfit. So I'll just quickly go over that and then we'll continue to the other outfits that I'm planning to make. Yes, this is totally not being re-recorded after the reruns already started because I lost my first recording. Totally. So the first outfit I have is this one, which I also use as my floating outfit. So if I go out into the open world and here, the wings flutter. Aren't they amazing? Anyway, so I didn't appreciate this dress much at all when it first ran. I set it as my floating outfit, and back then we couldn't customize them, but when the customizability came with version 1.5, this dress is amazing. Okay, so here for the hair, I used this hair from Water Seco. The dress is of course Blooming Dreams and I dyed it. The purple here is free. The white is the palette I unlocked. I have first evolution, so yeah, this is the last palette that's available if you have up to first evolution. And the shoes are also from Blooming Dreams, but these are the glow up version and they're dyed obviously. And for the hair accessory, I use Chasing Petals, which is also from Blooming Dreams. Caged Sky from Wishful Arusa Daybreak. Forgotten Drift from Blossoming Stars, which is the green outfit in the permanent banner, and this is the either the evolution or the glow up. I don't quite remember, but it is floral and it's pink, so it matches. For choker, I used Mystic Words, which is from Blooming Dreams, and this choker is amazing. It's a lace choker, and it is so versatile. Like, this is the Arosa choker for comparison. I mean, that works too. The Arosa pieces work really well with Blooming Dreams, but yeah, this one, it almost looks like a tattoo. For gloves, I went with Feathered Dreamscape, also from Blooming Dreams. For the back piece, I went with Wings of Wish, which are the first pair of wings we had in the game, and these are the original, and this is the dyed version. One thing about these wings is that they don't take dye very well. No matter what color you dye, the tips of the wings, they retain the original color. So this is the base version. This is the evolved version. Wait, no. No, this is the glow up version, and this is the evolved version. They always retain their base colors, but maybe that's a plus point for you. Anyway, for arm decoration, I also went with the Blooming Dreams arm decorations called Embracing Vines, and that's it. I did use Eurekas here. So for head, I used Wild Blaze. I think they're supposed to match Crimson Feathers. Yeah, Crimson Feathers, but the color matches this. Maybe I designed the outfit around this Eureka. I don't quite remember actually, but yeah, probably. So yeah, it matches, and in your abilities you can use the Eureka, so when she's floating this remains visible. And for hand, I used Meteorite. I think it looks nice with the gloves. They're also very crystally. And for foot, I went with Rose Heart. The color matters a lot. So this is pink. It goes around her feet as vines and kind of mimicking the shoes. Shoes are also very pretty. And the flowers here, they match the earrings from Blossoming Stars. So yeah, here's the outfit. And oh wait, makeup. Um, so for makeup, I went with vibrant colors as the base makeup. This came with Dance Till Dawn. For contact lenses, I went with Cascading Fireworks, also from Dance Till Dawn. For lips, I used Bittersweet Thoughts, and I don't remember where this is from. Probably from the permanent banner because this these are from Blooming Dreams, I think. Uh, so yeah, these definitely not. And that's it. And as for skin tones, I'll showcase them. I already showed the base. Here's Moonlit Snow, which is very similar to the base, but lighter, of course. Um, Here's Twilight Reflections and Passionate Banquet. I made another version using the same dyed dress, which I saved the code for. So here, yes, it's my outfit, so I have all of them. Yeah, but the sad thing about it is the Eureka doesn't save, and this is definitely not the Eureka I used. So I'll go over this. Um, yeah, so for this one, I wanted to go for a bridal look, kind of like the apocalyptic bride. Um, so yeah, it's the same dress, but for hair, I went with Mermaid Fairy Tale Falling Twilight, which is from the wave set in the permanent banner. This is, oh, since it's purple, it's probably the evolution. No, the glow up. Yeah, I can't keep track, but since it's in the permanent banner, it's all free. So eventually you can get it. And the dye I used is all free too, if I remember right. And let me show you the outfit without the veil. So yeah, so I really like this hair with this dress. And yeah, so for the veil I used, of course, Gift of Fish from Daughter of the Lake, and I dyed it. Um, as for socks, I used Radiant Call. And the problem with importing is that all of these are the same color. So even if I made the color scheme and I saved the code somewhere, when I import it, it'll push it to the next one. And if I save, that slot will be saved again. So what I would have to do is then go into this one again and no. Um, and change the colors myself manually. I don't know if there's a better way to do that. Maybe if you could delete the color schemes from there. I don't know if you can. If you know, let me know. Yeah, so for shoes, I used Withering Bloom from Wishful Rosa Daybreak and I dyed it purple. It's this one. See, it selected the next slot. Anyway, for headwear, of course, Gift of Fish. For earrings, I went with the Arosa earrings from Daybreak. This is the red evolution of Wishful Arosa, so that's second evolution or the third variation, however you see it. For neckwear, I went with Pierced Twilight from Radiant Night Forest, the evolution of one of the heartfelt gifts from the store, which was free. Gloves, Starry Cascade, the Starseed gloves died. Um, and that's it for the accessories. We're in the. Oh, sure. I mean, okay. Yeah, so importing is a little buggy, but it's mostly fine because I have all of these saved anyway. And here for, okay, the Eureka. Yeah, so for the Eureka, what I actually intended to use with this outfit was meteorite. Where's meteorite? Yeah. So meteorite head, mm, meteorite hands, that's fine, and wild blazed feet. Yeah. So this was the intended look. I think this Eureka adds a lot to this look. So does this. And yeah, I named this look Apocalyptic Bride. So um, yes, this planet, meteorite, whatever, it adds to the look. I took so many pictures wearing this in the Sea of Stars near the collapsing, oh, using the collapsing tower as a backdrop. Anyway, so for makeup, I went with dark circles from the Panda event, delicate moonlight for eyebrows, dusk's whisper for eyelashes, which I believe are from Blooming Dreams, silver tears for the contact lenses, which are from, this is Silvergale, yeah, the Silvergale's makeup that you can craft from the Heart of Infinity. Bittersweet thoughts for the lips. I think these might be from Crystal Foams. I didn't even pull for Crystal Foams here on the permanent banner, but it doesn't matter. You can select any makeup as soon as you reach the nodes. And here's the outfit in Nikki's base skin tone. And there's snow, twilight reflections, and passionate banquet. Yeah, I'll leave the codes in the description or the comments somewhere. For the next look, I saw the prop that they're giving us that they didn't give us the first time around, and it's crystal flowers. And the crystals kind of reminded me of the final evolution for Timeless Melody. Timeless Melody is one of my favorite sets to look at, and I kind of regret not getting it. I thought I'd make an outfit using Timeless Melody's color scheme. So I'll pull up a reference and yeah, start. Yeah, the footage is completely unusable, but luckily I have the outfit saved. And also, luckily, I kind of changed my mind about a few things, so I can change those now. So, yeah, this is the Timeless Melody at Home outfit. No, it's not like Timeless Melody actually. If I used Aurosa, maybe, but I wanted to use Blooming Dreams. That's what this was about. So for hair, of course, I went with Rebirth Wish, the hair from Rebirth Wish from Kill the Cadence Born. It's called Tomorrow's Vows, and since it's a 4 star, I went ahead and unlocked this palette. I also like this color. Uh, and since it's per palette, they both work very well. So, yeah. And of course, the dress is Blooming Dreams, but I mean Flower Melody from Blooming Dreams. But I used the base dress. I used the base dress, and I would have liked to use a different blue, maybe a more saturated one. Okay, not this one. Um, where like something like this, but um, which one was I using? I forgot. Okay, this one. Yeah, I used this because this was free and I didn't want to spend any more currency since 5 stars uh, they do get a bit expensive. They add up pretty quickly. Yeah, so especially this area, I would have liked bluer blue. If that makes sense. This is a bit green. Um, anyway, let me, yes, just in case I messed it up. And I did have this palette unlocked and this. So those are the other colors I used. And for stockings, I picked the shoes first. I used Gentle Steps from Heart Lake Ripples. They kind of reminded me of the Timeless Melody shoes. most of the five-star shoes are very similar, except for maybe Blooming Dreams and Timeless Melody. Those are very unique, I think. And uh, these do have that Timeless Melody vibe, so I went with these. I did dye them because the original shoes, uh, okay, here, they match Timeless Melody more, but I don't have that color here, so I had to match it with the dress I'm wearing currently. So yeah, I dyed it, and it's the free color. And then I went for the socks. I tried out different socks, but I would have liked to use not this one. Yeah, perhaps. Yeah, something like this, maybe. Oh, actually, this goes pretty well too, but um, well, I unlocked the yellow for this. Yeah. Oh, well, maybe I wanted to use a different color for the embroidery, or yeah, this here. I wanted to use a yellow or golden, and I didn't have that unlocked because five, not just five stars, all of the color palettes are unlocked per item, not per set. So I didn't want to use more five-star currency, so I went with the four-star socks. Where here, and I think they're pretty cute. And for the accessories, I went for this first, layered pearls for the headwear from Spring Bloom Enchantment, and I unlocked gold for this. So yeah, it's a shame that the hardware and this stripe here, they share the same channel. Otherwise, I would have kept this bit blue and just dyed the hardware golden, but that wasn't possible. It's still fine. I tried out this one, but um, I don't know. It is cute and doll-like, but I feel like this matches better, and this also changes the hair a little bit. Maybe that is better for Timeless Melody, but no, I liked this one. And then I tried using this. I did try out the golden dyes for this too, but then I felt like for this hairstyle, this was a bit too much. And then I clicked on this one and I was immediately in love. And I dyed it a little bit. These are all free dyes. For earrings, I used, of course, I had to use the elf ear cups, Sea of Pearls Blue Mist, and it's not dyed at all, so just the glow up version. I guess that blue is a bit darker, but it doesn't make much of a difference. I didn't want to dye it for such a tiny difference. And for neckwear, I used Blue Teardrop from Daughter of the Lake. And it does go in the back as well, down here, so it dangles, which is a nice touch. So if I take this off, this is what the dress normally looks like, and this is the dress with the necklace. And I dyed it. I unlocked the gold. I feel like it was worth it since gold is metal, right? I'll use it. And it's a 4-star. For the choker, I used Flowing Whispers Melody from Water's Echo Melody, which is the glow up version of the Water's Echo choker. And it's the base color, I didn't change it. For gloves, I used Soft Vines, also from Water's Echo, and I dyed the metallic part more golden, a more yellow gold, because this was what it was like originally. And so, yeah, I wanted to match the dress. Maybe this one works as well. I guess it's personal preference. The yellow golds don't bother me. It bothers some people, I guess. And I, I at first I wanted no handhelds, but then I clicked on this Love and Wishes from Starlit Celebration Happiness. So the evolution, yeah, the evolution of the birthday outfit. I dyed it a tiny bit, so this is the original, like very subtle. It's still almost the same color scheme, but it was because of the color scheme I wanted her to have it. And I mean, it's the fairy dress and the fairy wand, and uh, changing my mind. So originally I left it like this, but then um, the audio was corrupted. But I was watching the clip of me dyeing this. It was a painstakingly long process. Maybe it's a good thing that got corrupted. But oh yeah, yeah, this through the storm. Oh no, no, this one. So yeah, this is also from Rebirth Wish. This is the evolved version. So these became dyeable recently. The entire outfit. That's how I dyed the hair, of course. Um, so if I use outerwears, any outerwear, okay, not any, most of them, this one works. I did plan on using this first, then I changed my mind. But most of these outerwears hide the flowers over here. But as I was watching the video, I thought this does look pretty nice actually. It looks cute, and cute is the vibe, right? For but it also hides the back, and I do like the details here. And this one doesn't. You can see the dangling necklace from here, and I dyed it white here. I don't like the pattern here. I don't think it matches quite well with this, but here's the dress without the outerwear. Here's it with. It is with. So yeah, I still can't decide. When I was watching the video, I thought maybe it was better with the outerwear. Now I'm not so sure again. So I guess you can decide. A Rebirth Wish is craftable for free, and I'll show you the dyes I used. It was just area 8 and area 1, and I unlocked this palette because I feel like I will get use out of this, and black and white, you know, those are versatile. So I used this white on, oh no, a different white. So on area 1 I used this, on area 8 I used this, and I left everything else as it was. So yeah, you can decide for yourself if you like this one, and as a bonus, you can see the necklace dangling. But I won't use it after all, I guess. And okay, I have to get out of the dye menu. For the makeup, I used Vibrant Colors, which is from the Dance Till Dawn set. I love this makeup. And graceful shadow for eyebrows. The eyebrows aren't that visible most of the time anyway, so I just went with one that I thought matched the hair the most. And Dusk's Whisper for the lashes. This might be from Blooming Dreams, actually. And contact lenses, veiled in white. I debated on using a blue pair of lenses because Timeless Melody comes with blue lenses, but I don't really care for these. This was an option. This does look pretty good actually. And I thought of using this or Fox Shadow, which matches the gold here, but eventually settled on Veiled in White. And this is from Crystal Poems, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the snowflake, of course. And lips, Rose and Blossom. So this is from the permanent banner, probably from the Fairy Tale Swan set, judging by the picture here. And yeah, that's it. And for the Eureka, because without it, it kind of looked a bit empty. So I went with Moonlit Oathead, and I got the iridescent version of this, which matches this dress. Afterglow or hands, see, without, with, I do like the butterflies here. I have this in yellow. And for feet, I went with Afterglow again, another fine Eureka, which is fine. I actually like these quite a lot. So I'm not in the dye menu, so I'll showcase the different skin tones. Here it is in Nikki's base skin tone. Moonlit Snow. Twilight Reflections. And Passionate Banquet. Oh my god, that looks like the moon. It is supposed to be the moon. I don't know. The darkest skin tone? It's because the makeup, the ones with face paint, they show up much better. I mean, you can see it without as well, but yeah, and especially the golds, they're very suited for the dark skin tones. Anyway, yeah, I really like this one. So there was something else. What was there? Oh yeah, so for the makeup, I did use vibrant colors, but since Timeless Melody is supposed to be a porcelain doll, I think Rosy Sunset also works very well since it gives a bit of shading and rosiness to her nose. Yes, this one does too. No, I prefer vibrant colors. Okay, yeah, on to the next one. The thing is, this Blooming Dreams cloak only matches this final outfit. Um, Maybe the first one a little as well, the floating one and the bride one, but definitely not timeless dreams, blooming melody, whatever. Definitely not that one. So yeah, the final outfit. Ta-da! Okay, let's start with the dress. So for this one, I used the glow up version of the dress. So I mean, depending on the dyes, you might need first evolution, but uh, you can get this one for free with just, I mean, that dress with Blooming Dreams, but I don't remember what dyes I used. Let's take a look. So yeah, this took me a long time because I had no idea what I wanted to do. My first thought was I wanted something to match Blue Tears season, so Tide of Tears. So I went with green, the green I had unlocked. So yeah, this palette, even though Tide of Tears would match maybe this one more. But I worked with what I had, and then I wasn't happy with it until I got to the back and saw this iridescence or whatever it's called. This is so pretty, and I don't know why it's called Blue Tear Season, right? But Tide of Tears is green, so I wanted something that was a combination of that. So I could actually do the event storyline, which I still haven't done. Uh, yeah, I wanted an outfit for the event, so these are the areas I dyed. So for this, yeah, free, uh, unlockable without first evolution, free, free. Oh yeah, for the whites, yeah, for these areas you would need. Um, I mean, unless you don't need these areas to be white, this does require the first evolution. This doesn't, no dye here. No, no, these are free. Yeah, so if you don't have Evo 1, let me click multi-select. And okay, this is what it looks like without it. And you could also dye it purple, so very similar. Okay? Yeah, so you wouldn't need the evolution for this. Anyway, I'm just gonna undo. This was my dress. Yeah, and for the hair, I debated on what to use, and then I have Daughter of the Lake, of course. Like, I don't use it as much as I should. And I, at first, I wanted to use this maybe, but then dyes for these. I mean, the original of this also works actually. So if you have Whispers of Waves, which is free, this is just the glow up version. This works if you don't have Daughter of the Lake, but I have it and I wanted to use it, and I love the gradient here. The problem though with this hair is I used this color, which I unlocked, of course. This is the original. You don't get to control what the gradient turns out to be. I happen to like this one, so I used this. If I had the evolution, I'd go for this. Like, this color is amazing, but I don't, so... Oh, no, no, no. Here. Yes, exit. Yeah, so I went with this. And for socks, I used Whispers of Woods, which is also from the Whispers of Wave set from the permanent banner. I don't think it matters that much, even without socks. This is fine. It's slays. Sorry. Okay, for the shoes, Gold Leaf Ascent from Wish Florosa dyed in a free color. Yeah, totally free. For the hair accessories, I used. I did end up using it after all. I used Wishing Star from Starwish Echoes, another Kilo the Cadence Born set, so free. Free if you keep playing long enough. And I dyed it. I think those are free colors. And Silver Moon Serenade for the headwear, which is from Silvergale's Arya. Uh, a long, long grind to craft, but free. And it's got this in the back, so I kind of wanted to mimic Tide of Tears a bit. And for earrings, Echoing Silverwing Dark Shadow, which is also from Silvergale's Arya, but this is the glow up version, and I dyed it. I just wanted to use green and purple. For the neckwear, Jade Dream from Radiant Night. I love this neckwear. This is so versatile. Like I like bejeweled outfits, and since the headwear here doesn't have you know, the abundance of jewels that the Tide of Tears headpiece has, I wanted to replicate that some other way. So with the necklace here. And for the gloves, I use Silver Shattering Dark Shadow, which is from Silver Arya, the glow up version. And I just dyed bits of it, this swamp green, mossy green, whatever, this green. And handheld. I, at first, okay, no, I have to exit the die menu. I didn't know what handheld I wanted. I thought maybe this one, maybe no handheld. This would work. But then then I saw this and I was like, yes, I wish it was dyeable, so I would dye the gemstone green or purple. But for now, this will have to make do. I've never used this before and I don't know why. This is amazing. Anyway, for the makeup, I went with Dark Circles from the Panda set. Delicate Moonlight, Soft Waves for the lashes, from Whispers of Waves, I think, and contact lenses, Shattered Starlight. This is the Sea of Stars makeup, which you can craft, yeah, and lips, Silver Haze. This is also from Silvergale's Aria. And I used these lipsticks because I felt like it kind of matched the vibe of the Tide of Tears one. I mean, yes, it doesn't have that green gloss, but it's the same glossy kind of lipstick. Or is gloss the right word? I'm not sure. Anyway, I didn't end up using Eureka for this. Maybe I was too tired. But anyway, since I didn't, I won't showcase. I won't put in any Eurekas. Showcase. So this is Nikki's base skin tone. Oh my god, I love the back. Okay. Moonlit Snow. Twilight Reflections. Okay, this eats. Actually, this color. I'm actually in awe. Okay. Passionate banquet. So does this. Oh my god. I'm actually in love. Anyway, so yeah, those are the outfits. Thanks for watching. Bye.